Hi, I'm Keisha. Welcome back. I'm no different from the rest of the world. I enjoy a good French fry. But more than French fries, I love potato wedges. There was a gas station when I was growing up that used to sell the best potato wedges, but I would always inevitably get nausea or have a stomach ache because of all the grease and the oil from the frying. It was good, but it wasn't good for me. So today I'm going to show you how I make crispy baked potato wedges. Let's go ahead and get started. Because this won't take long to prepare, I have my oven preheating at 450 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my potatoes, and I have 7 small potatoes in front of me, and I try to get at least 6 wedges from each potato. So I'll just slice it in half, and then I'm going to go in on an angle and cut 3 wedges, like that. Now that the potatoes are all cut, I'm going to go ahead and drizzle about 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil, and then I'm going to evenly coat them with the spoon. Alternatively, if you don't want to mess up any dishes, you can do this in a Ziploc bag. Now that my potatoes have been evenly coated with olive oil, I'm going to go ahead in with my spice blend. And I'll go ahead and put this information into the description box, but I like to just sprinkle a little bit on it at first. And then go in with my spoon and just move it around so that I have as even of a coating as I possibly can. And I'll just continue this until all of it is gone. Also, if you don't like your fries to be heavily seasoned, you don't have to use all of the spice blend. I like a heavy seasoning, but not a heavy salting. So while I have a lot of seasoning here, there's only a little bit of salt. So always season to your taste. I'll just finish this right up. And do a final mix. And move on to the next step. So I have a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, and this was just going to make sure that the wedges don't stick to the pan, but also make it a lot easier for me to clean up once we're done. So just gonna go ahead and get this onto the baking sheet. And from here, I like to just turn them with the skin side down so that the flesh is standing up. Change the orientation of all of these. And as you can see, they have color to them, which is how you know that they've been well seasoned. I do also like plain fries, but when I make wedges, I like them to be well seasoned. Make sure that you have some space in between them as much as possible. You don't want them touching. We want that hot air to be able to move freely between each piece. There might be some that are touching, but as much as possible, just try to move things around so that everyone has their own space. And the last and final touch before I get this in the oven is, of course, my freshly ground black pepper. I don't put this in the spice blend because honestly, I just enjoy doing that myself. So you guys, this is it. I'm going to place this in the oven, which is set at 450 degrees for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I'm going to come back and crank my oven up to 500 degrees and let it crisp and brown until it's just the way I like it. Look at that, they are nice and brown, and I can't wait to get into these. I have my serving platter here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just carefully get these into my bowl. They are still very, very hot. So They smell great. I can smell all the spices that I put on there. Here you have it, oven baked potato wedges that are nice and crispy on the outside and nice and fluffy on the inside. I'm gonna open one of these and try not to burn myself. Show you the texture. Whoo, it's hot. But you can see that it's nice and soft and white, fluffy. And it has that crisp on the outside. Whew. You all, that's it for today. This is a super simple, easy recipe. Give it a try. Let me know how you like it in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching and happy eating. Still hot. And this gift of this curse I have inside.